everybody, and welcome to another video at T's Hobby. Now today I'm going to do a product review, or kind of more like a testing and comparison. So I newly received some of this product. They are stamping polishes from two different brands that I haven't worked with before. So, and they are in they had a bit of difference in price. So this particular one here, all these that I bought, how many colors I've got? 8, 12, 13. I've also had a sticky base as well, so it's like 14 of this color, and these one cost me $162.76 Australian dollars we're talking about. Just call it 163 just for even. So they are 14 colors. So you get 13 of the colors and one of the sticky base, which is not a color. Oh, I just discovered one of them has a broken lid. It's got a crack in the lid. I hope it's still useful. That's why it's got a bit of spillage. You see, it's got a bit of spillage here. Okay, that's a bummer, but never mind. Okay, so these are Maniology nails. Okay, so that's them. Just before that, I've received this bunch of order. Now these are 42 colors of cards, KADs, stamping polishes as well, and they came in at $51.66, so kind of $52. So there is a great size difference in the two bottles. So card is only 7 mils and Maniology is 13 mils. So this one's almost double in size of this one. So prices wise then, it still make the Maniology slightly like a third more expensive than the cards polishes, because with the cards you can get more polishes out, and for people that don't do a great deal of volume work, maybe the smaller size they find it be better, because stamping polish are normal polishes, so eventually they will dry it out, and if you sit them under the sun or something like that, they will become harder to work around. So in terms, some point you have to replace them anyway. But I do have the Nicole diaries in the similar size to the Maniology, and they do last quite well. It'll be a couple of years now. It just, when the polish get run down lower, it dry out more quicker. But anyway, the purpose of this video today, we will be testing both of these stamping polishes, and I'm considering, to make it fairer test, I'm going to use a similar color. So I'm going to pick Maniology. I don't have as many color as cards, so I'm going to pick about 5 colors that I think best match with each other, and we got to swatch them on sample tips, and we then compare them later. I'm going to be using exactly the same plate, and it won't be either from Cards plate or from Maniology plate, so a third-party plate. And then we're going to compare the result of the two to see whether is it worth it to spend a little bit more, or is it okay still just to do a bit of saving and buy something more affordable. I bought the card selections because I wanted to update my stamping polishes collection, I had a fair bit feel from Nicole Diaries before, as mentioned, but some of them I find that they might be getting a little bit old now, so I want to do a changeover. And then all of a sudden I heard about Maniology, strange enough, I haven't heard about Maniology at all before. Hello, coming from Australia. So I know they're supposed to be the best of the best in stamping, so why not try it? I want to stress I paid from my own pocket for both of these products, so I think I have the right to make my fair comparisons from them, and then see what the outcome will be. Outcome for myself as well. Is it worth it to be spending a lot of money? Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing throughout this video. If you're interested, stay tuned and keep watching. Meanwhile, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It gives me great support. Comments along the way if you had different experience than from what I'm experiencing now, or make suggestions of things for me to try out in the future. But I'll see you back shortly. Alright everybody, I'm back again. Now I have selected the plate. This is one of my difficult plates, so it's very smooth. The indentation in it is not great. It's very picky with polish. I've only worked with the black polish. None of the other polish seem to like it. I will show you later how I usually do it. I've done here a selection of swatch stick. So I picked 5 colors, so there is 5 M for Maniology and K for cards. And I've picked 5 pairs of color. So try to make it as close as possible. Maybe not 100%, but this is the best I can do. So this is like a copper bronzy shade. Then we have our silver shade, a blue sparkly shade. So this is not to compare colors to color, this is just to purely see how well the color get picked up. A matte color, this is unfortunately it's the only non-glitters color that I could pick that kind of similar to each other. So it's a brown, a dark brown. And lastly is another sparkle color, metallic, whatever they look like, purple shade. So let's look at this plate first. Just gonna push this up to make room for that plate. So this is a Beauty Big Bang Ancient LX001 plate. This is one of my favorite plate. I like the images on the plate. It's got image like a Victorian style image that's not very often I come across. So, but unfortunately when was playing around with it, I realized that it's very picky with polishes. So I'll show you that it does work, hopefully. So usually, as I say, I use the Nicole Diaries. So this is my black. And you can see, I'm not sure how you see my black is quite, see it's kind of like more than halfway down now, but it still stamps well. So let's try. You see, it's picked up quite well. with the black, right? Quickly. Image of the girl. Okay. So that's the Nicole Diary stamping plate, yeah? I know it's not fair to compare black stamped to color stamp, but I just wanted to give it a try. So I've got a black stamping card, so I'll try that first, just to be fair. Being new, this polish is a little bit runnier than the Nicole Diary. The other one being a bit older. You see, it's not that well comparing to that already. Can you see the comparison? Here we go. We've got our first sort of answer. Let's see. I will do the brown one first. We'll stick onto the same image. That's what I mean. This is a very difficult plate to work with because you can feel when you run your fingers. I can feel that it's not very deep cut in the design, so maybe because the Nicole Diary black one works well, but mind you, the Nicole Diary white, it doesn't work as well, only the black one. Okay, so Maniology brown going. Once again, the new polish is runnier. Looking good. So I'm gonna run my stamper. There we go. That works. So 1 for Maniology. Okay, I'm doing that at all, almost. Try the brown with the kids, the cats. I love this Victorian style. You know, it's create kind of like an oil painting effect almost. This brown a little bit richer than the other brown. Kind of like meringue turn out. So you can see the cut isn't very detailed comparing to the Maniology, yeah? So the Maniology, you can see the girl quite well, right? You can see her sleeves and all that, whereas the cut only picked up her face and at the belly. There we go. Let's go on to our glitters. Let's go for the copper. Okay, we're gonna do the cats this time. I have not tried stamping with a glitters color before on this plate. Glitters better. Definitely. color picked up better. I could have moved on to a different image, can't I? As long as I stay to the same image on for the colors that being compared against each other. Okay. The color tint is slightly different. This one color more champagne gold shade. So, side by side comparison. So the copper for the KADs stand out to be more reddish, and the one for Maniology more champagne, sort of bronze color as well. But they both picked up quite well. The same, you can see the same similar image pattern all being picked up. So the next one, I'm going to move on to another image, but I'm going to do both of them in the same, with the same image. The similar color will do the same image. Let's do the Maniology first. And let's do our boy. Stamping plate. Let's do the boy here with the flute. Is that a flute? This one has also had a little bit of spillage. So, Maniology, if you're watching, maybe looking at your packaging for international. Just thought I'm going to be fair. Okay, so that's a bit better. The arms and things like that got a little bit bigger. That's my fault because I'm doing this inverted one. I kind of stretched the arms a little bit when I was putting it down. So we moved on to the cat stamp. Silver. Whenever the plates get a little bit cloudy like that, this acetone is building up. Get a bit of alcohol. I think that can clean your plate up. When you do alcohol, make sure it's fully dry before you do your plate. So we're going to do our KADs. Both the silver one I feel works similar. those picked up images quite well. Where do I go for you to see it? Can you see? Maybe like this. So they both picked up the images quite well. There's no major difference really. So we moved on to our silver. Sorry, no, our blue. So let's do Mr. Rabbit the hat. So I'll clean the plate this time. Clean the standing plate. So try this. Good. Here we go. He's quite good. That's cat. Let's try Maniology. This bottle is good, hasn't had any spillage. Oops. That didn't work very well. Gonna give it another try. Even worse than the first time. So this one is not coming out at all. Do I give it a third try? Give it a third try. And this will be it. Give this a third try. Let's polish. Nope. The blue one doesn't like me. Maniology. Interesting. Yep. Cards and Maniology. So we got one last one. So our last pairing will be the purple. And what shall we try? Shall we try the nutcracker or do we try the rabbit? The bunny. Let's try the nutcracker. That's another one that hasn't come up as well. Let's try the cat's one. Dylan, I was looking for that purple. I think for it to work. go through first and then we'll see. There we go. Not a perfect image, but at least it has something comparing to Maniology. Give this two color that hasn't been working on this plate, I'll give it a go at some other plate that we already done on the other color to make it a fair trial. I think this is quite fair, but I'm just gonna see whether, say, this image for the boy worked very well for their silver. So that's the Maniology silver. So now I'm gonna try it with, let's say, the purple. I will do the same thing for the one color. There you see. Doesn't work. This one for the cards, I'm gonna give it a go at another image that it worked. We're gonna redo this round because it didn't work in the first place. So we're going to try the bunnies because the blue cards pick up the bunnies quite well. So I'm going to try with the bunnies. Brown one we're trying. I'm just trying to pick it up. I won't be stamping it because I don't have enough plate. Anyway. Yeah, it doesn't like much. So when you see when there's an issue with it, there is an issue with it. So sometimes it's not even the stamp, it's just the actual polish itself. Okay, that's all done. Let's tidy things up and let's put them side by side. We'll see you soon. So we are back now. I've done my arrangement to set them side by side. So these are 5 colors up here, and here what they produced for us. So in comparison, the first couple, so the sparkle copper color, these two, they made those images. So these two, I will say, is the only one that is neck and neck. Apart from the color toned, which we won't compare it this time, but these are the only pair that managed to pick up similar images to each other, the most similar images. So I would say both of them equal. So the one that's usable, I will put it on this side. Our next one is our blue Shimmer. And this is what we've got. Big difference, yeah? Big difference. Bit disappointing actually. I was expecting for Maniology to show through a lot more, especially when Kat's able to collect the image so well. So you see how well the bunny is, you know, you can see the impression and everything on the bunny's face. So definitely this one is a winner. So this one go out here, this one will go over here. Next one. Got our purple, shimmer or metallic. So what did they give us? No, what did they give me? So this is what they gave. Now, once again, big difference. You can see who's winning in this battle. Kat's image picked up is not 100% to the impact, but I think that was just my placement of stamping because I was doing the reverse thing instead of the proper, you know, going from the front. But definitely this is a winner for Kat's again, and Maniology goes to the side. Next is silver. So we got Maniology and Kat's. And here we are. Here we go. So this is once again fairly similar, but if you look closely, you can see. So you can see which is which. You can see the cat are just slightly a little bit better, yeah. If you look at the sleeve details, so the detail on that sleeves here comparing to the sleeves here, so you can see Kat's got a little bit more outlining pickup comparing to Maniology, and also the legs. You can see his legs, whereas here is a little bit missing out. Not too bad, but I think Kat still won the battle there. And last one, okay, I'm going to show you the color first, is this brown. Okay, so this is the only matte color that we had. And this is what happened. So in this battle, Maniology won. Right? You can see the image of the girl so much better. You can see her details, her dress, the mattress she was lying on, whereas Kat's has a whole chunk of it missing. And we did try a second round for Kat's with the bunny's image, and it still didn't work. Similar with the purple one for Maniology, I did try the boy's image when Maniology picked it up well, and it still didn't work on the purple. So this one, Maniology won. So in the winning corner, let's see how many Cats and how many Maniology. So out of the 5 color, Cat's got 4, but our 5 of Maniology color, Maniology only have 2. You can count the silver one, I guess, because the silver one did pick up the image. So let's give it 3. So in the end, Cat still have in a better position. But having said that, remember this very first printing image that we've done. This is Nicole Diary, and it produced this, whereas Cat's black couldn't produce the image for us. So there we go. That's another thing to comment. I just thought I'll come back and mention something straight away because I've just thought of it. With the 2 color from Maniology that didn't work out, just don't be despair with them yet, because I think it's because I have picked one of the most difficult plate that I have to try them on. So if you were using a more regular plate or a plate that's got a better indentation in the design, then they still would work, I'm pretty sure. It's just that in comparison to others, in this example with this particular plate, they haven't demonstrated so well. But don't be despaired. You can also give them another try. I may even try to do one of the design with using this 2 color to see whether they will come out or not. But yeah, in the end, it also depends on your stamping plate. Some stamping plates can be very picky, and the one that I've shown definitely is one of my most difficult to work with. So anyway, that's all I like to. Here we go. That's the end of my little experimenting product review. I don't know what you want to call it. It's my very first time working with both of the brand. I've worked with Nicole Diary more than, and I've got to say Nicole Diary is still being my favorite at the moment. However, some of their color is not that great either, but their black and white seem to be seamless so far. Well, the white kind of hit and misses, but definitely the blacks never failed me before. So yeah, this Maniology cost a third of the price more than KADs. KADs come in a smaller bottle, so half of the size of the bottle. That's why I say it's a third. If KADs were coming a similar size here, Maniology will be a lot more. But KADs come in 2 different form of applications. So you've got your normal brush, and then you've got your little pointed tip. I still don't know what this is for. Maybe do reverse stamping, I'm guessing. But that's another point to consider. Interesting turnout. I did not expect this outcome. I thought they would pretty much be neck and neck. But yeah, Maniology is a little bit disappointing, especially in this 2 color. Nothing come out. Seems like there's nothing come out at all. Another thing with the Maniology color is their changing color. They have one which they claimed to be thermal color, so you can change. It can change color during hot and cold, but it ended up didn't work at all. I read some of the review said that you need it to be in like 60-degree temperature in order for it to work. I mean, very harsh to put somebody's nails hands to be in that high temperature for a long time, just to demonstrate that there is change of shade in their color. So that's another thing a bit disappointing. I do like some of their glitter shade, so it's like a nice champagne color, nice solid color. But anyway, that's the end of it. Let me know if you enjoy it. Feel free to give me comments if you think I should have done anything differently, and if you think you want me to do anything more, less, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Any support will be great, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care in the meantime. Bye.